Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
All right, I want to welcome you back here to our program and our weather forecast. Again, big shout out to Mr. Luis Romero, the face of BTW21, or as I like to call him, Mr. BTW21, for filling in the weather the last couple of days. So do know I'm here with you for a little while, so do expect not much of the weather forecasting, or for now anyway, changing, but do expect we'll leave a little suspense at the end of tomorrow. But enough of that, let's get you on to the forecast here. We're going to see a lot of sunny skies and much calmer weather. We're not going to see any thunderstorms. We're not going to see any high winds. Of course, as I reported to you earlier, that woman that was struck by lightning earlier, I did read that to you on the newscast. Remember, when you see thunder roar, head indoors, and when lightning strikes, always go inside no matter what the circumstance is, especially if you're around bodies of water such as this Philpott Lake back around here. So get out there, take the boat out for a cruise, or better yet, go do some fishing while you at it too. And that is the time of year. I think we've got some trout, and even sometimes, I can't think of that, but again, catfish is around non-salt water. So I don't think we have any catfish here in the area, but again, I'm not the agriculturalist or the fish person or whatever you want to call that. You may want to check with our friends up there at Philpott Lake. They would have more information about all of those fish and types as well. But again, lows tonight are staying in the 60s. As you make your way towards this evening hour, we'll see a northeast breeze come into a play. Right around 50 degrees is a very popular number for St. Story and Ridgeway, as well as Ferrum and Boone's Mill. 49 both in Oak Level and Rocky Mount there. 51 both in Stewart and Woolwine. The good news is that we're going to see a much calmer wind this evening. So no matter what we're going to be seeing for tonight, we will see clouds thickening up, but again, don't expect to see any rain showers moving in by no means, as our temperatures are going to remain very seasonable for this time of year. We're getting to the point now in this time of the month where the overnight lows, as Luis mentioned to you on Tuesday, that yes, we're going to be turning the AC on in the morning, and then we have to turn the heat on, or excuse me, turn the heat on in the morning, and then you turn the AC on in the afternoon. So that's something to keep in mind as you're doing that out and about. But again, a nice evening to go on the patio. Just remember, a light jacket would be recommended. Maybe you're heading to some baseball games or any tennis or whatever's going on, golf. You shouldn't have any weather worries as well. Best way to go do golfing is down there at the Chapman Moss Country Club. They did not pay me to say that, but again, it's a nice little area. I've been swimming out there, just to give you an FYI. So if you're looking for a place to go swimming, I think that is a members, and I was invited, just to give you a curiosity. All right, enough talking about me, because this weather's for you, the audience members watching this, for our Thursday forecast. This is where we're going to see a lot nicer temperatures out there. We will begin to see low humidity develop once again. Highs are going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s as well. As you do see here, most of our coverage area is going to remain pretty nice for this time of the month. And again, nothing to be complaining about either. We will see an east-northeast breeze, about 5 to 15 out there too. Our temperatures are going to be staying in the upper 60s for parts of Patrick County. We'll warm up in the upper 60s for Rocky Mount down towards the city of Martinsville there. 71 in the Ridgeway and 67 Oak Level. We will come in at 66 there in Stewart as well as Ferrum. And again, a beautiful afternoon is in the making for us. A little cooler than what we should be for this time of year, but they do expect to see morning clouds. Those will taper off to afternoon sunshine with a mix of clouds and sun. So we'll see a good deal of sun clouds in the morning, and then we'll see a good deal of afternoon clouds and sunshine in the afternoon in the forecast. So do expect some mild weather for this foreseeable future. These are average highs. You would see closer to early April than we would be seeing mid to late May almost. So again, do expect to see another nice afternoon in our forecast. And again, our favorite slide, we always like to joke with Luis about this, especially when he fills in for me. It ain't Luis's rating, it's Dustin's rating today, or Thursday's rating, I shall say. Similar today, like he gave an 8 out of 10. I'll agree on his determination on that too. We'll see a high of 70 with a low of 50 degrees, so a 20-degree temperature difference there. Again, a little cloudy in the morning, but we'll see that partly sunny sky in the afternoon as well. We'll see a sunrise there at 6:09. We want to see your beautiful sunrise photos. Now this is the time of the year where things mornings will begin to get much brighter before 6 a.m. And we're also going to see those temperatures warming back up in the low 70s for our daytime high. So let's go ahead and move you on now to our outlook for the next 14 days, the next 2 weeks. This map, by the way, is issued starting through May 14th. So it's a recently new issued map. And you see a good chunk of the country is kind of almost divided in about a half, if not 75%, kind of splits right there along the lower 48 handle panel. There we will see much warmer average temperatures for our friends to the Midwest and the Great Lakes area. That expands well out to the West Coast. Meanwhile, we're right in the middle where it's not too cold or not too hot, but we're going to see some much cooler temperatures as you do make your way. Again, for the next several mornings, we will see those temperatures in the upper 40s, low 50s, but again, they will be very short-lived, as you all know, for this time of year. That May is always a transition month from going right into spring directly in the summertime as well. But again, not much of a change in our forecast as we have been showcasing you for the last several days as well. But again, expect not a roller coaster, but an average temperature time frame as well. We'll see the 50s tonight. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun for your Thursday. Highs are going to be pushing the upper 60s to low 70s. Do stick around. We've got a lot more coming up right after this.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.